Okay, so what's happening here, you created a folder called menu, but you didn't put the CSS folder inside the menu folder. So what we're going to do first is we got to drag the CSS folder into there. And typically what you have is, and this is the way your code is set up, is that you told it to find from the page, find a folder inside this folder area here called CSS, and then find your CSS sheet. So the reason here is you have two separate folders and it can't find the coding. That doesn't mean everything is correct yet. So let's open this up in brackets. Now up here at the top we have some, we don't have the doc type HTML, we have you have a closing doc type. We're going to delete that. Anything that comes up in red, it's probably going to tell you that's some type of error. Okay, so we're going to delete that, and this is going back, if we go back to our learning activities and we click on basics, HTML basics or HTML structure, you're going to see how the code's going to be written out right here, and it's exactly what you're going to do for your page. So there's certain tags that do not have closing tags. Doc type is one. It just tells you, it just tells the browser that you're using HTML5. You have two link tags here, and so really let's delete this first one because this one is going to be incorrect, because you don't need that second part. And the href here, what you're going to do is you're going to put in CSS followed by a slash. Now if you're using brackets, it will recognize your style name and everything. So all you have to do is click on that, and see, that's the beauty why we use a brackets program, because it automatically inserts the right files and codes for you. Okay. So the way I have this set up, going to CSS, that's going to take it, that's going to go look for the CSS folder in this same page. So what will happen is you'll start seeing the colors come up. Now with that said, let's take a look at your other coding. There's some issues here. For example, you have the bold tag added, it's not needed. Where the H1 is, you need to put a slash to close it. Got to close it, if not it's going to think everything's H1. Okay. H1 and H2, H3, they all make everything bold and a bigger size than your regular text. Now when you have your list items here, you have to tell it what type of list you're going to work with. Is it a numbered list or a bullet list? A bullet list would be a UL tag, and so we have to start with the UL and then we have to close it. So if you want to do a numbered list, it's OL, and I'm going to cut the closing tag and put it right down there, and again, just that way you can see it. Okay, so when I save this and I refresh, so here's the bullet list, here's the numbered list. Now let's look at your CSS sheet real quick. Okay. You got a couple extra colors or other styles to help you out there, but again, hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if it does after.